Coffee. Greeting time. The music box is beating time. It's good old little rhyme. And have a cup of coffee. Hey, greeting time. That music box is beating time. It's good old fashioned meeting time. So save me a chair. I'll see you there. Cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme. And have a cup of coffee. We'll have a cup of coffee. Just a little bit of Java. Yeah, we'll have a cup of Joe. Don't you know? Cause it's coffee time.
Yeah. It's time to sip on some coffee. A super duper happy Friday. Hope all is well, swell, totally hip, and groovy in your neck of the woods. Yes, it's Friday. It's my payday. Yes. So this weekend's plans are as follows. Tonight, after work, I will get in the old Ford pickup truck and I'm going to go see my mom. Just going to go see my mom, hang out with my mom for the weekend. All that groovy jazz. I haven't been to mom's house since Christmas time, since the Christmas holiday. So it's been a little bit. Time to go see mom. Good coffee this morning. Always good coffee. Once again, today's coffee is brought to you by Pinky Pigloo and the Pinky Pigloo Coffee Experience. Yeah. Good coffee. So, yeah, yesterday, once again, I went and played some disc golf on my lunch break. It's been getting to be a good regiment to get into on my lunch break. It puts my head into perspective, all that groovy jazz. So yeah. Yeah, good coffee. Good coffee this morning. Good coffee. So yes, they're calling for rain. Some rain today. Rain in my neck of the woods, which is kind of unfortunate because I like to go play disc golf on my lunch breaks. But it is definitely a Friday. I am happy that it's Friday. Not just because it's Friday, but it's also payday. Paydays are always swell, well, and groovy. Swell, well, and groovy. Good morning, Xander. 19 degrees there in your neck of the woods, huh? That's cold. That is cold. I think it's in the mid to lower 50s here in my neck of the woods. I do believe so. So, yeah, they're calling for rain today. If it's not raining on my lunch break, of course, I'm going to go play disc golf again. I've been enjoying my disc golf regiments, my disc golf sessions on my lunch break. It's been swell, well, and groovy. I've enjoyed it. Because when I go back to work, I have this unique frame of mind. I'm getting a little bit of a coffee. Oh yeah, I found some discs the other day. Xander, I found some discs. They were really nice discs. I got myself a Champion Leopard. Oops, hold on, let me move the cup. I gotta move the cup. I got myself a Champion Leopard. They're a little dirty. I didn't clean them up after I pulled them out of the creek, because that's what I found them in, a creek. Champion Leopard. Got myself a Champion Leopard. And here's a DX Leopard. So somebody obviously liked leopards. And then Daedalus, I think, or Nautilus. I don't know. Daedalus, Nautilus, I don't know. I've never thrown one of these, so I'm not too sure how those fly. Of course, this is a Discraft Force. And I don't throw Discraft, so all I throw is a Nova, which is totally swell, well, and groovy. Yes. Oh, totally, Kathy. Totally, Kathy. Good morning. Hope all is well. Swell. Totally hip, and groovy in your neck of the woods. Oh yeah, those Forces, I've been told they're pretty stable discs. When I need to contest with the wind, I have 3 different bosses, different weights of bosses. So that's what I use for my heavy wind. My very stable, overstable discs. It's my bosses. Good coffee. Very good coffee. But I've been enjoying my disc golf sessions on my lunch break. The disc golf course, Woodson is the name of the disc golf course. It's only 5 minutes away from where I work. So that is totally far out. Totally far out, because I don't have to go too far to go play disc golf. And it's only, I understand that the course is only rated 2 stars. It has potential to be and it's an older course. It's been here 20 some odd years here in Oklahoma City. So it's an older course. Not really as much changed through the years. It's not played much, I don't think. But it's nice because it's, like I said, it's only 5 minutes away from my work. Greg, good morning, brother man. Greg, good morning. Hope all's well, swell, totally hip. In your neck of the woods. You been up all night, brother man? With the baby girls? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Good morning, my friend. But yeah, we've had a little rain through the night, which was nice. I'd wake up and I'd hear the rain kind of pitter-patter on the top of the VW bus. And I was like, oh, just nice and soothing. And right back to sleep I go. That's good coffee. Oh, I'm excited to go see my mom. I am. I think tomorrow for lunch, I'm going to take my mom to my friend Toby, his restaurant, the the Lakeside Grill. I think that's where I'm gonna take my mom tomorrow. I think it'll be a nice surprise for my friend Toby. My friend Toby, he's a fellow Woovian. He's a fellow Chronicle watcher. He's a Westie watcher. He watches my channel. He's a friend. He's a supporter. And I figured maybe I'll just pop in at his restaurant tomorrow and maybe vlog it. Put some snippets into my vlog. I'm sure he'll dig that. He has like a monster burger or some massive burger that obviously I can't eat, but he's offered it to me. He said that he'll give it to me on the house, if I put it on my video. And I'd rather go and hang out at his restaurant and eat some food that I'll eat. I mean, I'll eat the hamburger, but I'd rather pay for my food and still, video his restaurant because he's my friend. He's my good friend. He's known me for so many years, 20 some odd years he's known me. Let's get a little bit more coffee. Yes, just a little bit more. So yes, it is definitely an early one this morning. I slept good though last night. I went to bed a little early. But then I woke up at 4:45 this morning. I was like, oh man. So I got up, got all my laundry put up, everything cleaned up in the bus, because of course I'm leaving the bus for a few days. And just kind of get the bus all situated, looking. It's always clean in here. It's always, organized chaos. But I just kind of got it all organized, put up. I certainly hope everybody has some groovy plans for the weekend. And if your plans just consist of hanging out, that's groovy too. Just hanging out, watching some TV, hanging out on the computer, laptop, mobile device, whatever the case may be. That's cool too. Because, when I go to my mom's house, I pretty much just post up, I just hang out with mom, I have to get the Christmas lights down. She got the Christmas ornaments down, like the yard decorations, which I feel really bad. Because I left the morning after Christmas. The day after Christmas was the last time I was at my mom's house. So obviously Christmas Day, I'm not going to take the lawn ornaments down. It's kind of pointless, It's like, so I guess, since I worked last weekend, mom, she and my nephew got the lawn ornaments down. But when I go see mom this weekend, I will get the lights taken down off the house, so she don't have Christmas lights hanging around the house this year. You get your Christmas decoration. There's a lot of folks, I've noticed, that still haven't got their Christmas decorations out. There's this one business in Edmond, Oklahoma, and I watched them put their Christmas decorations up. It was like the week after Thanksgiving. They started putting their Christmas decorations up in the, in the business and around their business. And it seemed like every day until about 3 or 4 days before Christmas, they seem to be putting up decorations, something different every day. And now, when I drive by, their decorations haven't been touched yet because, it's a business, obviously, and they got their workers doing something else. But I was like, It's about time you guys start pulling those decorations in. It took you almost a month to put them up. It's probably going to take you about a month to put them down. I guess, a lot of folks, it's hard to get the decorations down because, it's like when you're setting up the decorations, it's so fun, it's like a tradition. And then it's like coming down, it's like, eh. But, you got to make it as fun bringing the decorations down as they are going up. Just as much as the tradition coming down as they are going up, That's the hard thing about life is sometimes you got to look at it at a little different light, another angle to get a different perspective on things. And, every day I'm constantly doing that myself, because every day brings something new to myself, new to me, which is not bad at all. I like it when things new happen, things change, and I'm constantly trying to get a different perspective on things and keeping that swell, well, and groovy state of mind, and trying to stay grateful for every single moment of the day, state of mind. And trying my darndest, my best, to when it comes to getting into new, dating dealios, and all that jazz with, my friend Megan. It's so hard not to overthink things. It's like she told me the other day, don't be overthinking it, which, I understand. Me, I do a lot of overthinking as it is. And to me, all this new stuff that's happening in my life is like super new, even though it's not new. I mean, I've gone through it all before, but that's the hardest part. It's not trying to overthink things and let things flow, let things happen, and all that jazz. Meet the Ranger. Gotta get some coffee. Because, my life was pretty much a different story before I met my wife. Ex-wife, sorry. Ex-wife. Ex. I hate to use the word ex because the ex word seems so weird, but yes, my distant relationship of my ex-wife. My life was a lot different before I met her. I was a completely different person. I was traveling this great country of ours, going to music, selling merchandise, making money for the next show. And then when winter came, I would just work somewhere for the winter time. And that's really how I became very nomadic and very gypsy-like. This is long before YouTube was even thought of. And it's amazing because I look back at those times, and those are great memories that I have. And now that we have this new technology called YouTube, the YouTube, I get to document, this new chapter of my life and my bus's life and all that jazz. Mostly jam bands, what they call jam bands, kind of improvisational music. Of course, I like to listen to, and follow the Grateful Dead. String Cheese Incident would be another one. Mostly I was posted up at different music festivals, long 3-day events where there was camping already there available. And that was nice. Totally nice. Those are fun days. I would sell my tie-dye merchandise. I would have tie-dye merchandise, everything from socks to shirts to pants to hoodies to blankets that I tie-dyed all myself. Yeah, String Cheese Incident. SCI, String Cheese Incident. They're a Colorado band. A Colorado band. But yes, I used to do that, and those were fun days. And it it's kind of interesting because it was like within a within a year after meeting my ex-wife and us getting together, I stopped doing that type of thing, and it kind of makes like I look back and I'm like, makes me wonder, like I mean, I'm all for changing with somebody, but to change for somebody, your whole life just for somebody else. I'm not too kosher on that situation. That's like one of the things I have been dealing with about living in the old VW bus now is there's going to, I would, the idea, person to meet somebody who's like, all right, man, I love your VW. I love your van life. I'm just going to jump on into your van life and we will coexist. That would be totally cool. And maybe someday. But then I start thinking, about a dwelling, like a four walls, a window, and a door, a kitchen, a bathroom, a shower, and all that jazz. And females, they totally dig those type of things too. So I've been, fighting with those inner thoughts and all that jazz. And at the same time, I just let things flow. Things happen for a reason. You don't fight. We're not supposed to fight. Whatever happens, our path is laid out. We're supposed to, fight those things that are laid out in front of us. We're just supposed to make choices. But it's fighting the thoughts of getting out of the van life and going back into a four walls and a windows and a door is kind of the thing that I'm wrestling around with inside. I'm gonna officially call it right now as a lasty cup of call. Last cup call, my friends, here on the 11th of January 2018. Maxwell, the coffee machine maker. I will see you on Tuesday for some coffee. I won't be back for Monday. Monday be Monday coffee on the road, and tomorrow we'll have coffee from Mom's house. So thank you, Maxwell. Thank you. We'll catch up on some comments here, on some groovy. Whoa, you guys okay? I dropped you guys. You guys completely fell on your face. You all right? I apologize. You guys okay? You okay? I bumped you. I knocked you guys over with the coffee. My coffee cup knocked you guys just completely. It's been a while since I knocked you guys over, huh? I apologize. Good coffee. I'm gonna catch up on some comments here. If I had a pad, would I let someone stay on my property down the line? Well, yeah. If I had, my own house, yes. If I had my own house, and all that jazz, and somebody wanted to do what I'm doing, most definitely. If somebody wanted to stay on my property for a cool minute, and that's happened before. Yes. I try to, like my friend Kevin, who is very, very kind to let me stay on his property. I just help him do work. I do things around here. I just noticed that he just got a new garbage service. So I'm going to offer to help pay half of his garbage service because I do use his garbage service and all that. He'll say no. He'll want me to do something for work wise on his property. But, I'm a definitely, I try to pay my dues back, I definitely do. And like I said, that's another reason why I keep thinking about, getting into an apartment or a house because, I got my own little place, but yet again, I dig the financial freedom that I have here in the old VW bus. That's what every single American strives for is financial freedom. And it's even more so harder in 2019. And it's going to get even more harder as the future comes if something doesn't change in this great nation of ours. Something needs to change harshly. And if it doesn't, I'm really worried. I am. I am. I am. Financial freedom is definitely an American dream. And I like to see the American dream keep prospering and growing. It's a little slow now, but I like to see it keep growing. So here we are, my friends, rolling into that almost that time. I like to have a intro with some Natalie Cole, some coffee time, and I like some outro with some really groovy stuff. Of course, I'm a Grateful Dead head. I'm a Deadhead. I love the Grateful Dead, and I love the outro that I've picked. To send off everybody for the day out of the VW bus. Just kind of nice send off as you guys climb out. Some Sage and Spirit by the Grateful Dead. Sit back, enjoy. Have a most beautiful, groovy, excellent Friday, my friends. If I don't see you tomorrow or tonight, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out in the old VW bus this morning. I enjoy it. I enjoy my time with you fine folks. I look forward to coffee in the morning from mom's house. I know it's a little different, but it's just a little thing I do every day. Start my day out with you, wonderful, wonderful friends. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. You guys have done so much for me, you'll never, never quite know. Until in the morning, we'll have coffee. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment of the day, because we never know. We never, never know. Peace. Love. And Volkswagen grease.